In this video series, we'll talk about protesting, requesting, using language, perceiving one's actions, and negotiation and collaboration. Hey parents, I hope you're doing good. I'm happy to see you today. We're talking about behavioral and emotional regulation. This is such a tough thing for kids to pick up and to understand, not just young kids, older kids, all through school. It is really, really hard for a lot of children to not only understand, but process and then cope and express how they feel about things they're feeling, or maybe even other people's emotions. And then even more difficult is for them to really learn how to cope with these emotions. So this is, I will stress and stress over again, one of the toughest things for children to learn and to understand and to tell you how they feel. So really be patient, really work with them on this. There are some things we can do. I'm going to run through a list and talk to you about some of the things that are being included in this video series. I will give you just a little blip about them, and then there'll be a separate video on each one of these topics and practice exercises for your child. So let's see what we're going to be discussing in this actual series. The first thing is going to be protesting. So what is protesting? No, we're not walking around protesting with signs and things. It is actually just your child being able to tolerate an activity that they don't like. So we call these undesired activities, things they don't really care for, and to not just tolerate it, but to put a smile on their face, do it with joy in their heart, and just do it as if they chose to do the activity, so that they're not hurting other people's feelings. Like, sometimes we don't always get to pick the game on family game night. So instead of sitting there fussing and getting angry the whole time, is to be a part of it and find things that they can enjoy about it and protest. So not protest, but actually protesting or tolerating the activity and trying to find a good role for themselves in it in a positive way. So I will make a video for you parents to talk to you a little more about this, as well as some practice exercises, so that your child can kind of try to figure out what would be some good choices, and hopefully they'll be able to apply and generalize these skills across different settings with different people. The other thing we're going to talk about is requesting. So yes, I have talked about requesting before. This is going to be to request a soothing activity when they're upset. So the first thing they need to do is figure out what upsets them and what are some of those trigger things for them that we just know are going to get under their skin, and then what are things that calm them down. So it's a really awesome idea to have these things, and you can almost level them out, like what's the thing that may help you sometimes, and we can kind of start here to what always calms them down and really break that up. But teach them to request and let you know that I'm having a hard time and I really, really need your help right now. So I'm requesting some help to calm me down with one of my activities that I know is my go-to. So let them be in control of it. Use of language. So when I say use of language, I want them to be able to step by step talk themselves through transitions. Now, they may not do this all by themselves. They may need visuals or some other support, but to learn to talk through a transition. Let's see, perceiving one's actions. So within a social event or a social setting, I want them to be able to understand how they feel, how others feel, and then walk through some steps that they can do to help not just regulate and deal with that situation, but also to predict how they're going to feel next and what they can do next. So the last thing we're going to talk about is negotiating and collaborating. So that is within their peer interactions. So how they can actually negotiate and work with another peer so that they both feel happy and they are able to have that relationship and build and grow stronger. So all of these things are really going to help support behavioral and emotional regulation and help them improve in this area. Now, I've talked about a lot of things, just touched on them. And there's going to be videos and exercises, parent education for these things. I want you to comment down below, though, if you feel like after you watch these series, there's more that you want, or maybe something we watched reminded you of something else that you think will help your child, let me know. Ask questions, tell me what you need, tell me what you want. This resource is all for you. I'm happy to make another video, an additional video. If your child loves the practice exercises but is doing great with those and you want a second practice set, just ask me. I'm happy to provide that for you. So let me know down below in the comments, and I want to see you soon. So bye. Don't forget to let me know if you want additional resources or if you have any questions about these videos. I'm happy to help. See you soon. Bye.